love it. I mean, know the world massive love it and them respect it, man. Hear this? A lot of mercy. Help me big up Jamaica, the land of wood and water. The system might not proper, but we love the vibe, the food and the culture. Whoa, can't you see the beauty of this country?
Welcome and welcome back to another Gardening with Stacey. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you one and all. Now I have right here a basket full of June plums.
My Jamaican Backyard Garden, Portmore edition. This is Gardening with Stacey. Come garden with me now, man.
And what a nice place to live. Sweet jam.
So these were given to me by my mommy, and really and truly, June plum and star fruits are two things that I'm not usually out of them for long, because my mommy always give me June plum and star fruits. What I usually do is peel them, cut them up, and put them in the freezer to make drink. So sometimes she give me them ripe and green, or straight green, or straight ripe. However she has them, and I do exactly that. So when I'm ready to make my drink, I just pull out a parcel and make it. Alright, so of course I snack on these when I want to, but of course there's nothing like growing your own. Yeah, and this June plum tree was also given to me by mommy. It was a tiny little tree, some of you will remember. So it is coming a far way. So mommy has a big June plum tree, and she has two dwarf trees as well, but hers is in the ground, so it's a little bigger, more fluffier, and they have a lot of fruits on it. I think she's hardly ever out of June plum. I don't remember if she's ever out of June plum and star fruits. Yeah, I just want to grow my own. It's nothing like eating what you grow and growing what you eat, and I know a lot of you can attest to that. Alright, so our little mission today is to taste test this one that I harvested yesterday. God be the glory. No, I've had one before a few months back. Yeah, a few months back. It wasn't as ripe as this, but it fell off the tree. It was turned. I really don't remember how it tasted, so I'm going to taste this one with you. And here I have some sugar and I have some salt, pepper. So I've never eaten June plum with pepper before, but I heard a lot of persons, they said that they eat it with salt and pepper. So I'm going to try again with the salt by itself, and then I'm going to try with the salt and pepper together. This is what I actually eat June plum with. A friend of mine said to me, they saw me eating a June plum with sugar, and they were like, "You're so weird." I'm like, what? Is sugar I always eat it with? I remember back in the days going to high school or primary school, when we buy it from the sellers, they used to sell us with salt, but I never like it with salt. I always just prefer to have it with sugar. So comment below and tell me, if you eat June plum, do you eat it with anything? And if you do, what do you eat it with? Alright, so let's get to tasting. Of course, these are going straight back to my compost. And when the compost is worn and torn, then I'll bury them in my soil. So I haven't had it with salt in years, so I'm going to try that first. This is bringing back some memories, because I remember back then, before I could even taste it, I started to feel some type of way inside here. If you know what I'm talking about, tell me. I start to feel some sort of way in here, like as though the salt is already inside here. So forgot to take my water. No, 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 no. No June plum with salt for me. Now I see why I'd never tried it back from high school days. And in here, so? Not at all. I'm not into that at all. So I'm just mixing this with the salt and pepper. Just a little salt with the pepper. My first time ever trying this. Never had it with salt and pepper before. It's not bad, but it's not for me. Not for me. Not for me. By the way, June plum, it is close to getting sweet, but it's not popping sweet, if you get what I'm saying. I've had better June plum, but what's better than growing your own? The vibe is so good. Maybe if it had ripened more, like sometime when you leave them to get ripe to a certain stage, when they start to have those little sprinkles, so we can fairly say that it is sweet. It tastes really good, but it's not sweet. Like I've tasted sweeter June plums than these. So yeah. So now back to the norm, what I'm used to, what I like. This is a whole vibe. This is the way to go. This is definitely the way to go. I know too much sugar is not good for you, but like a one-off situation like this, it won't kill you. I definitely give it a thumbs up. Like, I feel proud. I feel proud. Alright, so thank you all so much for watching, and until tomorrow, walk good.
We Jamaica man and island that me no stop love it. I mean know the world massive love it and them respect it to man. Hear this? A lot of mercy. Help me big up Jamaica, the land of wood and water. The system might not proper, but we love the vibe, the food and the culture. Whoa, can't you see the beauty of this country?
Come garden with me now, man.